Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone's well and that you had a pleasant weekend. I'm Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Troth Realtors, right here in Lancaster, California, bringing you the March 30th, 2026 Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Update, where week in and week out, we take a look at exactly what's going on in our local real estate market. Our statistics often get lumped in with greater Los Angeles County, Southern California, and our market is definitely unique unto itself. I feel it's important that residents and potential buyers and sellers have a trusted local resource to go to every week to follow along with exactly what's going on in our local real estate market. And that's why we do this video every week before we get into a look at this week's numbers. I'd like to point out that our statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. So where do we start this last couple of days of March as we head into to April? Our active listings took another little bump up to 903. Nice to be above that 900 number, 1.1% higher than where we were last week at 893. Pending's down less than 1%, 396 from 399. Had a fair number of closings last week. One of the reasons those dropped off, and we'll also talk another couple of reasons why that could be here in just a few minutes. The week of March 23rd through yesterday, 329, active listings coming on the market were 90. That's down 14.3%. The week prior was a great week, good week for properties coming on the market, had 105. So 90 is a good number. Obviously, we'd like to see that number increase a little bit more, but we'll still take that 90. Median price of the new listings, 477.5, down 4.9% from 502 the week prior. New properties into escrows, those going under contract, pending, as we say, up 30% from 50 to 65. That's a nice, healthy increase. Median number of days those properties, the 65 properties that went under contract, were on the market, up 1 day to 25 from 24. Number of listings sold, 58. That's up from 57, a 23.4% increase. And median sales price of those 58 listings, 499.5, up from 480 the week prior. And our absorption rate stayed the same for the week, 3.8%. As I like to explain every week why the absorption rate is important, is that so if you were to take the number of active listings, that 903, divided by the closings over the last 30 days, which was 246, that would equal that it would take 3.8 months for all those active listings to go under contract. That's the theory, if you will. And what that reflects is anytime you're 3 months or less, you're in what would be considered a seller's market. Anywhere between 3 to 6 months would be a balanced market where both buyers and sellers need to have a little bit of flexibility. And anytime you're over 6 months, you're definitely in a buyer's market. So market seems to be doing okay, still leading in that area where both parties need to have some negotiability, which is good for both parties. And so, that's a important statistics to follow along. A couple things that are a little bit concerning is that there is definitely some upward pressure on interest rate. 10-year Treasury bill has been moving up, which not directly tied to interest rates, but does have an influence. And then, of course, the other thing that does affect a lot of folks here in the Antelope Valley is the price of gas. Numbers I've seen, so we have anywhere between 80 to 100,000 people that commute every day down into San Fernando Valley, LA, clear down to Orange County. And the cost of gas is definitely putting a squeeze on them, and is definitely making some folks sit on the fence, potential buyers sit on the fence as they're seeing interest rates push above 6 again, and that price of gas affecting their ability to have income either saved for a down payment or perhaps start putting towards a house payment. So we'll continue to follow along with the trends. Still, a pretty decent market to either be a buyer or seller. And but it's is always like to close with. There's any other statistics or information that myself or any of our other trusted associates here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors can provide you, by all means, please feel free to reach out. We're always here to help and have been since 1957. All right, everybody, take care. Make it a great last couple days of March, and we will chat with you in April. All righty. Take care. Bye bye.